And when God is real, he starts speaking to you individually, and he starts moving you, and he starts pointing you in directions, right? If you're loving your enemy in just a general way, in the sense of you like you can make a list, okay, of your enemies right now. I will tell you, I will be very honest. Enemies that I have been on my list has been, there has been seasons where it was my wife. There has been seasons where it's my dad. It's been seasons where it was my pastor. It's been seasons where it's, this person. What I mean by that is sometimes your enemy isn't, oh, the non-Christian, or, oh, it is the Christian, or, depending on, who's listening. It can be the person on your side that's hurt you. And you need to be intentional and proactive in forgiving. And you have to wage a war against that hatred that you feel, that bitterness that you feel, and forgive and love them. Right? Paul says, do not fight evil with evil, but fight evil with good. Like that becomes our war. That becomes our fight, is to do the right thing, is to do the godly thing, to do what Jesus would have done. And so when we start doing that, right, and that becomes our rhythm, and that becomes like our habitual life, then God starts speaking to you extra biblically, right? And I don't mean that in the sense that God's going to tell you something that ain't in the Bible. God's going to tell you something specific to do that's not in the Bible, because the Bible isn't specific. It's general, right? When you start, loving your enemies and praying for those who persecute you, right? Because that is scripture. That is general for every Christian to do, every single Christian.